wasn't enough, the Offspring are hanging with us in the studio. It's all coming to you straight from our secret laboratory in New York City. It's now, it's live, and it's only on IMX. Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome to IMX. Man, we got a good show for you today. It is damn good. We got this big SoCal band with us. So I want you guys to log on and get ready to mouth off and ask or tell the Offspring anything you want. They're going to answer live on our show. I just spit all over everybody sitting down here. You guys okay?
Four kids.
You all right? Go.
Don't spray it. Just say it, all right? And while you're online, we also want to know, now that summer's officially here, yes, wife beater and jeans. Favorite attire. Sorry. What's the one thing you must do before Labor Day to make this summer awesome? What are you going to do, Steven?
I'm going to take pictures of you in a wife beater and jeans, apparently.
That's my favorite attire. I want to go swimming with the dolphins.
In a wife beater and jeans. All right, we're going to roll your comments later in the show, but you guys, are you ready for them? Here they are, Dexter and Noodles. Give it up for the Offspring. Oh boy, are we glad you
So good to have you guys.
Thank you.
Good, welcome. Where's everybody else?
They're at sound check right now.
Oh, God. All right.
That's what I was going to actually say. You guys are wrapping up your U.S. tour, and you guys are playing at the Hammerstein.
Tonight, New York City, playing the last show of the tour, which is very cool.
And then you're off to Japan and
Australia, Japan, Europe, South America, South Africa, the world and elsewhere.
Are you guys going to Argentina?
Yeah, we'll throw that in somewhere too.
Yay! She's from there and thrilled. Let's talk about us.
They always spit on us. Why do they spit on us in Argentina?
Well,
They
long
like to
story.
spit on us.
They still,
Seriously, they do.
Do you know they do that?
I don't know why Argentinians spit. It's very weird.
I guess they think gobbing is still cool and in.
I think so.
Yo no sé. No, I have no idea.
And seriously, what kind of spitting do they do?
Like, oh man, they just hawk them up.
Serious
yeah, I
loogies.
mean,
Really?
it's thick, globular spitting. We figured out, though, how to beat it. We take fans, and we put fans all in the front of the stage and point them out towards the audience, so it just
That's what this audience has to do when Stevens talks.
That's right.
I didn't mean to.
Just spits all over.
Spitting is a sign of good diction, so perhaps they just speak really eloquent Spanish in Argentina.
Pues claro que sí.
Hey, let's talk about Splinter. Splinter is your 7th album. And how did you guys settle on that title for Splinter? Because we have a bet it's about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Is it true?
Oh, the character, right.
Yeah.
That was exactly it.
Awesome.
The secret's out now.
Yeah.
$50, Marinella.
All right, we win.
That's not it, though.
No. Musically and lyrically, this record does kind of splinter off in different directions. So.
Which is cool. Yeah, I want to talk
simple
more
as
about that later.
Excellent. But first, we're going to check out the latest video off said album, Splinter. All right. It is Can't Get My Head Around You.
Hanging out with the Offspring. Still trying to figure out why Argentinians spit on them. It must be a gesture of love, I'm sure.
Maybe you guys should tour Argentina in that big camera bubble. That way they can.
Exactly.
The Pope Mobile?
Of course. Everyone should have a Pope Mobile. In Argentina, it'd be a whole different experience. Now, that video had what, like 125 cameras in it?
725 cameras.
Wait, 700? I read 125.
Well, that was a misprint, yeah.
Yeah,
obviously.
big misprint.
725
What was that
cameras.
like? I mean,
It's a lot of cameras.
did they tell you just like, look, you just had to stare at
And they had to
a
reset
couple of
them up.
hundred? Or?
No, well, it's when, for certain shots, yeah, you kind of had to have a focal point or whatever, but for most of it, no, it's like, just do your thing. Jump around.
I mean, like, why? Whose concept was to use so many cameras? Why did you guys do that?
It was our idea we came up with the director, Joseph Kahn, and use a bunch of cameras, and you could actually do they're almost like virtual camera moves the way you couldn't do with a regular camera. You can zoom all the way around a band in a half a second, and you can reset them up in different ways so that it goes over the band, around the band, it just, every which way. It sounded like a cool idea.
And you guys could probably edit like a dozen different versions of that one song with somebody.
Yeah, you could. That took a little while, too, to get through the edits.
Well, you think 725 cameras, there were 725 tape decks, digital decks.
Editing must have been fun.
Oh, yeah.
But speaking of videos, what we want to do today is we want to give, the fans a chance to pick what other Offspring video we're going to play later in the show. So, Noodles, which is your favorite?
Probably All I Want.
All I Want?
Yeah, All I Want. All right.
There's a pick.
You guys at home, log on to fuse.tv/Offspring and vote. We'll play the one that wins later on.
All right, stick around. Our audience has its way with the Offspring next on IMX. I'm sitting here with the Offspring. The lovely Marianela is with some fans. We're going to ask you guys some questions.
Did you say my name? Marianela?
Marianela.
Marianela, come on, girl.
Marianela wafers.
All right, Offspring fans, let's go.
Hi guys, my name's Angie. Sorry, I'm really nervous. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, I forgot. I read, Dexter, that you have your pilot's license and that you're raising a teenage daughter, and I was just wondering if it sometimes conflicts your music with your, personal life.
Right. Well, I mean, I think as long as you keep things in balance, you can kind of do it all, So we try to make sure we're not on tour like all year. We go out for a couple weeks and go home for a couple weeks, so works out okay.
There you go, time management.
What does that have to do with having a pilot's license? That's great, though. That's really cool. We fly back and forth.
Yeah,
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm a little nervous.
Feeling it right here?
I'm right here.
Okay, let's go.
All right. What up, Dex? What up, Noodles? You guys infuse a lot of hip-hop references into your music. I want to know if you two are big hip-hop fans, and if so, who are you fans of?
There's some hip-hop that we're into. Obviously, our main love is the punk rock scene, but I think what Eminem's doing is phenomenal. I like stuff like Public Enemy.
Beastie Boys.
It's really good.
Cool. All right, next question. One more question.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and I'm a really huge fan. And my favorite song of yours is "The Kids Aren't Alright," and I wanted to know what's your influence for that song.
Yeah, that was actually a song I wrote when I was driving through my old neighborhood where I grew up, and I was just kind of thinking about what had happened since I was in high school and what had happened to the kids I grew up with. And a lot of them weren't such great stories, A lot of kids really kind of went down in flames, and I was just thinking about it a lot, and it kind of affected me, and I felt like writing a song about it.
All right.
So based on true stories.
True stories always,
fortunately.
All right.
It's one of my favorite songs that we do, too.
Oh, really? Very cool. All right, now let's get this countdown started. Number 5 comes from a band that's rocking NYC later this month. Hipsters, here's some music you can dance to from some hot Trans Ferdinand with Take Me Out.
Now, we were looking at the comments, and there was a brief comment in there. I just saw something caught my eye about AFI, and I first learned about AFI because of you guys.
That's right. We have a little label called Nitro Records, and we signed AFI a while ago. They did five records on our label, and now they're off doing great things. But it was cool to kind of be there when they started and kind of try to help them out.
And you also had like the Vandals and TSOL.
Vandals, TSOL, Guttermouth,
The Damned.
The Start is on tour with us right now. They're a great new band.
Start are amazing. And, Amy.
Rufio, also from Southern California, doing good. So lots of good stuff coming out.
Good stuff. All right, Noodles, you're gonna take us out.
All right, yeah. There'll be more of us, the Offspring, right after this. Stick around.
Hi, you're watching IMX. What, you can't hear me? Too loud? Yeah. Okay, you guys have a track on the Rock Against Bush
That's right.
album, and I believe it's called Baghdad.
That's right.
That's a weird title. Why would you call it Baghdad?
Wait, stop. I hear the audience going, yes, yes. You guys can clap.
Yeah, you can
1,
clap us
2,
on
Absolutely.
I hear a little yes.
Yeah, well, it was something that I knew Fat Mike from NoFX was putting together. He's also got punkvoter.com, which is a great site to check out if you kind of think you're not getting everything you need to know about what's going on in the world from mainstream sources. There's some links on there and guest columns and things like that. So when he came up with the Rock Against the Bush thing, it was something that I was super into. I brought it to the rest of the band's attention, and Baghdad was a song that we had done a couple years after our first record. On our first record, there's a song called Tehran, and Baghdad is just a reworking of Tehran because we realized by '91 that we missed it by that much, So we did the Baghdad EP. It's out of print. You can't get it anymore, and we thought that was a perfect song for this compilation.
So what would you guys do to get younger people to get info about to vote practically?
Well, I think that's we're not going to tell people how to go out and vote or who to vote for. We're not going to change anybody's minds about what's going on in the world, but I would like to see more and more people just kind of get informed, check out different ways